I be having to see where I'm at. I do love it here. Oh Lord, let's clear the air. Okay, that could resonate. Okay, I'm here, but in the meantime, welcome to Billionaire Baby Celebrity Tarot. I am your psychic bestie and spiritual prophet and advisor. One. All right, thank you everyone uh for visiting my channel. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for all the love and all the support, all the commentary. I read all the comments, the emails, everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are new here, we definitely want you part of our celebrity psychic gang, gang, gang. So make sure you lock in and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you do not miss a live or an upload. Okay. Here, make sure you're in the building, okay? And best friend, when you're done with that, the place definitely you want to be is VIP, okay? VIP Patreon. That is where I drop my most exclusive psychic readings on breaking news and trending topics. They be arguing, child. I'm like, I can't even get through the intro because I'm like, no, I'm trying to use one deck. They like, no, we need to, okay, his and her or something like that. Okay, something about his and her. I don't know if it's his and her sink or maybe the house or the apartment or maybe somebody. I don't know how close. I don't know, girl. Okay, so don't be getting in the comments talking about something. I don't know nothing about these people. It's pure psychic energy. I'm not a tarot card reader. I pull the information straight up out the ethers. Okay, girl. Don't be coming over here bossing me around. Who is bossy? Because I'm bossy. It's gonna be a power struggle or something like that. Okay, on who wore the pants or who did, like I don't know. Okay, that's what it's giving. It's like you don't tell me what to do. Okay, it's like well, what's wrong with that? Okay, something about it could be relationship dynamics or whatever. I mean, I guess I could get it. Ain't no big deal to me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Somebody does a lot. Somebody is very problematic. Somebody just be starting shit. Okay. I don't know. Somebody be starting shit and then you have the other person that's just like, they're just standing in the energy of who they are. So I don't know. Somebody's very masculine or somebody's very feminine or bitchy in between or something like that. Okay. But it sounds like a power struggle or something like that. Okay, I heard his and her or something go to opposite corners of the ring. I don't know. It sounds toxic. So I ain't even gotten the cards yet, but that's what it's given, right? Like I don't know. Just arguing, just to be arguing a song. Okay. But anyway, make sure you're in VIP Patreon. That's where I post my most exclusive psychic readings, breaking news, and trending topics. Things everyone wants the psychic tea on. I also do have members for my world prediction archives where you can see me predicting everything from the pandemic to what you're seeing now, baby. VIP is also the only place where you get access to my psychic prediction receipts. I ain't over here just talking about my neck. I come with receipts, and I'm about to just a boatload. Speaking of boats, okay. Here, so get my predictions. VIP, all access. There is a celebrity tier, but all access is where you want to be. That way, if I'm not on the celebrity side, I'm somewhere, girl, and you're everywhere, or sir, that I am. If you're in the all access tier, you don't miss anything. All right. So a lot of people they're getting there. They're like, yeah, let me just get in all access. So, because they be like, oh man, I miss you over here. I'm like, baby, I miss you too. I'm over here in the UK with the Royals. Okay, come on over there. Get some tea over there, girl. Okay. You get all of that in all access. Okay, here. But let's get to it, boss. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that. Sign up to VIP, Patreon, all access. Period, so you don't miss a thing. Let's get to it. I don't know anything about them, okay? Other than him being from Euphoria and all of that. I know he real tall and real fine. Okay. Okay. But he played a killer, so I don't know. Well, not the killer, but he got the eyes. Some men got them eyes. You be like, baby, he the killer, but he kind of fine. I don't know. Just don't kill me, okay? Just don't. Okay, just don't kill that nigga. Don't kill me. So I don't know. It's just a role, okay? Somebody probably can't separate I heard fact from fiction or fantasy from reality or something like that. I also heard believe the hype or somebody's like, oh, you believe the hype. But I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot of bickering. I don't know who somebody bitches like a lot. Okay. Like, shut up. I don't know. Cigarettes, I gotta slow it down or bring it down. Like somebody is a lot of noise. Okay. And it's just like, okay. Okay, maybe somebody just be having to go on the balcony and smoke a cigarette or something. Be like, damn, okay, like can we just bring it down, okay, a bit? Like, baby, you ain't gonna take me up out of mine, okay? And maybe that's why they're not together. Whoever this is, somebody could be more trouble than they're worth, and somebody is bossy, okay? It's like, do this, do this. You need to do this. Like somebody wants to run the show. Somebody is constantly like giving instructions, or you need, like I just got this oracle energy. It's like we'll pull an oracle, we'll pull like somebody, okay, somebody, I don't know, somebody militant or just a bitch or an asshole, whatever. Like, can you just okay, relax? Okay, damn. Now I don't know if somebody minds, I don't mind an instruction or two or whatever. You want to feel like Superman, okay, cool. But don't get out of hand with the shit. Like, okay, let me stop you there. All right. Somebody might be overindulging or just doing too much. I still have a brain. Somebody is if I only had a brain ass motherfucker. I don't know. I don't know. If I only had a brain ass one, okay? Like this ain't eyes. Don't be selling me like fairy tales. And somebody's like, well, that's what you. It's a like, okay, like, okay, maybe this separation is for the best because something is just a lot, okay? Or somebody is a lot. We'll figure it out. Okay, so let me pull this oracle energy coming over here, bossing me. I'm real interested to see who the hell this is, okay? Because somebody don't shut up and somebody always, I don't know if they're always like moving the goalpost or what's going on here, but give me Jacob's energy. What's her name? Olivia, I think. Jade. Okay, I remember that. Okay. What's going on? Why they broke up? Whatever. Okay. Like, damn. And somebody like, whoo, when it's quiet, like, oh. Okay. And maybe that is some people be real pretty, like, damn, she fine, but she won't shut the fuck up. Or he fine, but damn, when you shut the fuck up, or just something. Okay. Or either somebody fine and dumb or somebody fine and won't shut the fuck up. And maybe because somebody feels I didn't even pull cards yet. I don't know what's going on here. Somebody feel like somebody dumb, so it's like, no, you need to be told what to do because you don't, like, and then somebody gets to yelling, like, baby, it's a lot. I ain't even pulled cards yet. Y'all probably do need to be broken up. Give me an oracle for Jacob's energy towards Jade. Yeah, J and J. Somebody like, I need to smoke a J. I need to smoke a cigarette. Somebody might make somebody like, I need a drink. Okay. Like, somebody is a lot. Okay. His energy towards her challenges. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I didn't even have to pull cards. I'm 10 minutes in. I'm like, it was just da 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 da. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Okay. Whoever this is, Jesus Christ, make a decision, work on inner healing. All right. Sexuality is at the bottom of the deck. And I only look because somebody said, look. Okay. That's VIP. I am a respectful bitch. Okay, here. So I ain't gonna get into it, but it is on the bottom of the deck. Someone is still figuring themselves out. And I felt like I said something about the dynamics between man and woman. Give me Jade's energy towards Jacob. All right. Here. Hmm. Yeah. Guardian, a lost loved one's child over you. And again, I said somebody feels like they have to watch over or tell the other person because it's like you don't even know what's best for you because you all over the okay, and vacation is on the bottom of the deck for her. You'll be traveling soon. So what's in the middle? Yes. And no. Yeah, they all over the place. Okay. All right. And it could be just that, figure out what are we doing here? And it's just like, well, baby, if they can't make up their mind, then it sounds like they made up their mind. And you just have to decide, yes, I'm staying, or no, I'm not. Okay? Here. All right. But somebody is, let's see. All right. Let's clarify this challenges his energy towards her. Make a decision, work on inner healing. And yeah, and maybe she's here. She could be. She's giving therapists. I say it's a lot of talking, smoking cigarettes, alcohol. Like, okay, here you're not the boss of me. They say the worst person to date is probably a psychic. All right, or a therapist, okay? Because they always gonna be analyzing, and maybe that's why they be arguing. It's like, don't be fucking analyzing me all the time. Like, yeah, I like to talk, and I like to run my thoughts, or whatever. That don't mean like 90% of the conversation I want you analyzing everything here. What's the challenges? Let's clarify. All right, I want to get out already, baby. I'm exhausted. Okay, I was like that 10 minutes had me exhausted. Okay, here. 6 of Wands. Okay. All right. Okay. 3 of Wands. She is say making the decision. There is some third party energy here. You gonna eat it. You gonna eat shit. Get off the pot. Whatever. Okay. Or don't no taking no food in the bathroom. Ain't no eating on the toilet. Okay. So it seems like she has deemed some type of behavior. She's like, that ain't you. She could be clocking his childhood trauma or something. She's like, that ain't you. You need to, the go ahead and decide what are you going back and forth for. That ain't even that's not you. Okay. I feel like he listens to her, he looks up to her, he admires, okay, her advice and all that, but I just feel like it's a lot. Yeah, 4 of Swords. She know what the fuck she talking about, apparently. Okay? Apparently. And she knows what, she challenges him to be his best self. I feel like since the allegedly, apparently, okay, the sexuality and all that was on the bottom of the deck, she said, come on up out of there. Kind of like the preacher. I tell you, come on up out of that. Loose. Loose him, okay? That's what she giving. He may feel like she, his guardian angel, right? You don't judge him. We listen. We don't judge here. But come on up out of that, okay? That is not part of you. That is your. I've said that before. Like, listen, I mean, I don't get it because you know, and I hate to go. I don't want to go dark and deep and all that, but they took a poll and said 90% of women, 1 in 3 women have been raped or had something happen to them, right? Men have things happen to them too, right? Just because something happens to you, does that mean that okay, well now I'm gay or now that's my not necessarily. And it feels like that's what she's saying. Yes, that may have happened. Yes, there may be some confusion, but is that the essence and the no? It sounds like a shadow work. Okay. Make a decision, work on inner healing. I feel like she's fine with him either way, but it just sounds like she's calling him to his higher self, and his higher self needs to heal, right? Here, 9 of Cups, nothing but positive energy here. So maybe he is, yeah, he's a piece of work. Somebody else had that. All right, so somebody else ain't no walk in the park. I think that was over there in K-pop gang tarot with who was it? Jamin and his girlfriend, whatever was going on over there. Okay, he ain't no walk in the park, obviously. Apparently he has nothing. Okay, so this could be her just checking him and like listen or whatever, not putting up with his bullshit, and he's just making excuses on. It sounds like he needs to ascend. You can't make anybody ascend, all right? But that her presence in his life is to literally shake shit up, all right? Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, Ace of Pentacles. He noticed his wife, but he fighting demons. Okay, he is fighting demons. Okay, within himself, he knows that he needs to heal, so he may be sabotaging by going back and forth. Okay, because he feel like he confused. She said, "You ain't confused, all right? Ain't no confusion here." Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and then he come right back. Ace of Cups, Five of Pentacles. I miss you. I can't let you go. But my past. She said you can't go back and forth. You need to make a decision, and we already know what that decision is. Nip it in the butt. She said like nip it in the butt. Ain't no going back and forth. All right, you want to come over here? Cool, right? But you can't go. You can't be dipping and dabbing and doing and how you and then come absolutely the fuck not. All right. Here is what this is giving. Okay. Let's see her side. Okay. See, Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, but I didn't shuffle. All right. So we have Guardian. A lost loved one watches over you now. And he's from Euphoria, so I don't. Maybe a couple people passed on over there. I believe he could have someone important to him that, or again, childhood charmer. The loss of his childhood innocence could be something there. All right, what's her energy? This garden energy. You saw me shuffle Ten of Pentacles. I'm giving a wife. Ace of Pentacles over here is giving a whole ass wife. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Like I'm trying to King of Cups. She loved this Nine of Cups. Jesus Christ, Seven of Wands. And this is a different deck. Ace of Wands. Like, oh my God, they all over the place, baby. But she love his draws. Okay, she really do. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands here. Damn. Jesus Christ. Two of Wands. King of Wands. Uh 10 of Wands, he knows he needs to end something with some juggling. All right. The Five of Pentacles, they got the same damn cards. Queen of Pentacles, she a whole ass wife. All right. Here, Six of Wands, that they're literally soulmates. Okay. She is challenging him to let go of what his lower self, what does not belong. She is calling him up out of the foolishness. She is calling him up out of the whoredom, wherever that whoredom leads him. All right, here you operating beneath you. You can't do them and me because I'm a whole ass wife. All right, you want to do that? Go over there and be single. All right, here. But they both want the same things. But he feel like he confused. She said, "You ain't confused unless you want to be, but you're not confused." She said, "Come out from up among them," is what it's giving. Yeah, Ten of Cups with this Eight of Cups here, and this Queen of Swords, Three of Swords. She calling him up, come out from up among them. Were they married at one time? Did they get married, divorced, maybe engaged, separate, something like that? They going back and forth, but I can tell you they are an exact fucking match. All right. He just has to stop wanting to be broken. All right. It's a healing issue. All right. He can be happy. He can be healthy. He could be whole. He could have family. They could have marriage. They could have children. It's literally there, but he just has to face the truth. And you know what I mean? I don't like when people say that, but they be like, sometimes people just get stuck in the story. They get stuck in the pain because it's all that they know. And happiness is something that's unfamiliar to them, and so they just cling to what they know, even if it's toxic, even if it's And she's not letting him stay there. She said, "That's not who you are. Whatever happened then, you know what I mean? That is not who you are. Just because you have temptation doesn't mean you have to indulge." All right. Here, I love the non-judgmental part of her though. I love her energy, but again, you can't force anybody to heal, but kind of sad a little bit, right? He's got to want it though. And I don't think she's gonna allow him, which most wives don't. Wives and true part, they don't allow you to stay in your mess. Okay. just not gonna do it. That's why that's why I was like, what is all of this rah rah and all? Because they're a soul twin flame couple, and she a real ass wife. You know when somebody, and you don't even have to be married, but you know when you encounter a woman who is naturally a wife. You got bird bitches, you got whores, and then you got wife. Okay, and a wife is going to challenge you to come up out of your lower self. She's going to challenge your excuses. She's going to, you can say all day, well, this is just me. She said, no, it ain't. Well, this is just, no, it ain't. Absolutely the fuck not. And even if it was, it's not going to be now. You're not going to treat me that way. You're not going to be dipping and dabbing. You're not going to be cheating on me. You're not going to be doing, you know what I mean? And if you can't make a decision, let me make it for you. All right. You need to make a decision. Do you want this life, 21, or do you want pain? That's what the decision is. Okay? That's what it is. What is the crux of their beef here? I mean, I know what it is, but I just like to get this little cute thing here. His energy towards her, right? They could be married, have a family. Oh, okay. It looks like a beautiful, beautiful life, but he's so, his pain is all he knows. And she said, baby, paint a different picture, tell a different story. She says, let's tell a new story. All right, here. She's calling him up out of his childhood trauma patterns. All right, here. Very sweet. He adores her. Um, Here is just everything about her, how she calls him out on his shit. He loves her little quirks. I'm trying to figure out why, again, I see why we're here. But again, he has to want it. What's her energy towards him? He buys her little mementos. All right. They have favorite foods and quirks and things like that. They love, this is a husband and a wife, but he's stuck in his trauma and his toxic cycles and toxic ways of self-soothing. He's convinced himself that he's something, maybe because of what happened when he was young. And she says no. That may be then, but we are now. We are now. Okay, I don't even need this deck. It's pretty much that's pretty much what it is. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Now again, I don't know the story. I don't keep up. Spill tea in the comments. Let me know 2323 what y'all know about their relationship. Here, do you like them together? Do fans hate them? Regardless of what y'all feel, it looks like they are a true match. Okay, what is the outcome? I'm like, maybe he just needs to find another therapist. She seems like she's okay. That's what wives are, but we're not. Another person said women are not here just to the purpose of fucking healing. Bitch, we need to heal too. We need healing too. Sometimes we can't even get to our own stuff because we so busy helping men work through their shit, right? And it just feels like to me, she says, okay, for however long they dated or they were together, she may have rode with that story. She may have rode with his little proclivities, allegedly, apparently, in inclinations or whatever. But once things got serious and once it became apparent, a soul recognizes a soul. It seems like she is telling him to make a firm decision. Either you're going to do that or you're going to do us. You cannot do both. I'm not settling for that. And that's why they're not together. 9 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Oh, Lord. Justice card, 8 of Swords. Okay. It's him. He's stubborn. He love her, though. He love her. But it's just, 6 of Wands. She calls him out on his shit. She calls him to healing. They'll be back together. They'll end up together. All right, he just got to get the fuck up out of his ego and heal. And it seems like she loves him enough to, I guess, wait on him a little bit. If you're gonna do that, then we gonna break up, and you go be a whore and do whatever you gonna do over there. When you ready to be my husband, come on back, right? You're not gonna do both. All right. You're going to give me everything or you're going to give me nothing. All right. So you feel like you're not healed enough to do this and do life and do everything that we've been talking about. And then, okay. But for all intents and purposes, yeah, like, yeah. Okay. He's a very, very, he's a little tortured soul energy. Yeah. Here the devil is right here. Five of Wands. He fighting demons. And she calls him out on it. And that's what a real wife is going to do. A real wife is not even afraid of your demons. She will address the demons. She will look at them head on and tell them, loose here, Satan. Okay? That's what she said. She said, loose here, Satan. All right. But I think they'll be back together because they're a match. So prayers up, okay, for him and her. We wish him especially healing. We wish her strength and happily ever after. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments. I loved this reading. It was tortured and beautiful. All right. Okay, listen, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. Make sure you leave your comments down below. Ooh, that hurts a little bit. Meet me over in VIP Patreon, okay? There is a celebrity tier, but again, if you want to be everywhere I am, then you are definitely in the all access tier. So even if I'm not doing a celebrity reading, I'm doing some reading somewhere and you ain't gonna miss nothing. All right. Thank you guys so much. I love you and I will see you next time.